Super Retro Force.
What's going on, my fellow Belmonts? It's the Mad Belmont here, and today I did have a ranking video in mind for you, but I did just get 3 pieces of Castlevania news that I have to share with all of you. So, let's get right into it, shall we? Starting with the first bit of news. For the first bit of news here, we have a new sale announced from Konami for all of the Castlevania games on Steam. This is what they call the Castlevania Fair. It's going on from right now until the 25th of October, and all Castlevania games that are on Steam are on sale. You will see the prices right here on both sides of the screen here. And if any of these sound like good prices to you for these collections and games and whatnot, and you haven't played Castlevania but you play on PC, be sure to pick these games up because they are absolutely worth it. So the second bit of news that I have for you here is a new DLC announcement. Castlevania is teaming up with Vampire Survivors to give us another DLC inside of Vampire Survivors, and it's called Ode to Castlevania. It was announced today with a trailer, which you are seeing right now. And now that we have seen that trailer, let me give you some information on this DLC, and then I'll give you my thoughts on it. So, in a tweet from the Vampire Survivors Twitter account, which I have right up here, the new Vampire Survivors DLC no one expected, Ode to Castlevania, is coming October 31st to all platforms. Our biggest DLC to date. There's so much content, you're guaranteed at least another 10 hours of gameplay. 20 plus characters, 40 plus weapons, 1 massive stage, and more. So, what that means is, all the platforms that Vampire Survivors is on, iOS, Android, Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, everything, on Halloween, we get a Castlevania DLC. And I think that this fits, because it's a vampire-themed game, and of course, if you're thinking vampires, you gotta think about Castlevania, right? It's centered around vampires. It's centered around the most famous vampire ever in Dracula. So yeah, this makes sense. And I'll tell you right now, I was not interested in Vampire Survivors before. Even with it being as cheap as it was. It's a $5 game, but I wasn't really interested in it. Now, I'm in. I'm sold on it because, yeah, I like Castlevania, and I like being able to hunt down vampires. And if you're telling me that there's like this wave-based game that's apparently pretty fun, and I get to play as Castlevania characters and hunt down Castlevania monsters and stuff like that, oh, count me in. So yeah, I'm definitely interested in this DLC, and I'll be checking it out whenever it comes out. Now for the third and final piece of Castlevania news. I was tipped off on this by my buddy Big Reese, who is a Castlevania fan, much like myself, and he talks about Castlevania and other retro gaming stuff on his channel. Link is down below to his channel if you want to check him out. Thank you, Reese, for the tip on this, by the way. So, he linked me to a video by Sega Lord X. Again, that will be down in the description below so that you can see it, because this is a fan project that is taking Super Castlevania 4, one of my favorite Castlevania games ever made, and it is taking this and porting it to the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive, and right there, I always thought that at least one of the Super Nintendo games should have been on the Genesis as well, and so I guess it's just because they wanted Nintendo fans to have their exclusive game, and I guess they made Castlevania Bloodlines as Sega's exclusive game, but I always thought that Super Castlevania 4 should have been ported on over to the Genesis, and so now fans are coming together and they're making that a possibility. There is a demo for this Genesis port that you can find in the description of Sega Lord's video. That's why I'm putting that video down there so that you can go get it. I haven't played this demo yet, but I do plan to once I upload this video. Alright, so yeah. Thank you again, Reese, for the tip on this, and if that sounds like a good idea to you, if you're someone that wants Super Castlevania 4 on the Genesis and you want to see how that feels, be sure to go down to Sega Lord's video down in the description and get that demo. Also, leave a like on that video and let him know that I sent you. So that is all of the Castlevania news that I personally have for you today. Let me know what you think of this news down in the comments below. I'd love to discuss it with you. Also, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on it. It would really help me out a lot. Also, if you're new around here, consider subscribing. I talk about Castlevania and other gaming stuff every single week, every single Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, if you are looking for more retro gaming content goodness, then consider going to my team's channel, the Super Retro Force. I'm a part of a team, and we have a channel that we do tons of retro gaming content on there, such as list videos. We have reviews on over there. I have a review that's in the works for that channel right now, and so if that sounds good to you, that channel will be down in the description below, as well as all of the individual channels of my other teammates there, all right down there. Please consider going and subscribing to all the guys, because we are a fantastic group of people that are just wanting to put more retro gaming content out there for you to enjoy. So, with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for the video. Have fun on the hunt, my fellow Belmonts. I'll see you in the next video, and peace out.